blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. There's some room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, we've seen this all night long. The defense closing in on these throws. The windows are...
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up, there's a crease. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
Man, we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're...
There he goes! Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea.
Could be an alley. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Vols trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Volunteers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
But we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds his man in the middle. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be...
And the pressure gets him back. The passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing, so I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Working that left side. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Maybe some room here. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So the defense sets him up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. They stop him right there. They tried to So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. So here is the Tennessee offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after pick it off to get things started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the cover. So Tennessee's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the... Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to... It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Now they'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here. Let's go! Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They're going to run it. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
And a lot of times the fit up front.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Yard line, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. The mantra is always finish. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They'll try it over the left side. Picks up the 1st down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Vols are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Encroachment defeated.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get... They'll come to the line. 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. To the air on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding...
Finding some room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Smith with the grab over the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on... The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
Snags it, and he's open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
He's got him. They stop him short. And they bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big... They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Handoff from the gun. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quickly to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Makes a deep grab. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. They were reeling down by 16 points. Now in the waning moments, they've got a chance to take the lead on 1st and goal. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20, all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the 4th quarter, tie ball game, who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and that... Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that
will kick off first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Tennessee's offense will take the field first. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. This is kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to win.
Right back to the well. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the... Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got his man on the outside. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. How about these two running games so far? So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Gives it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Smith. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fakes the grab on the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Vols have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Staley.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the...
First down with a penalty. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Going to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And he was hit just as he... They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw it again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
It's 3rd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A spectacular one-hand grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat, and down he goes. The defense coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. So the final period starts with a second down play. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to freshman quarterback out of Oklahoma. And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
All right, Holly. So Northwestern's offense will have the first possession of the game. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Offense working from the pistol. Running behind that left side. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. See guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Shakes off the defender. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Childs. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball...
Might have a chance. Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Well, you really can't afford to get that type of call down here when you're trying to punch in a score. Flushed out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run? And he's in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
The Golden Gophers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And it'll be Drake Lindsey leading the attack. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Taylor has it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Maybe a crease. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Northwestern! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he just taken a knee in the end zone. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man on the right. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. The inside handoff. Makes a man miss.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Alchuk. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Alchuk. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. He'll run it again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On first and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Childs. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will...